Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, BitBoy. Today, we are bringing you another episode of the Complete Idiot's Guide to Crypto. So today we're going to be discussing something that isn't necessarily crypto related, but you're going to need to know how to use it in order to survive in the crypto ecosystem and probably in the future just on the internet in general. But if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please make sure that you are by clicking the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Now you are in our community. We call it the Bit Squad. Go find some other channels that are around the same size as my channel, subscriber-wise, in between 2,000 and 4,000 subscribers, and find a better community. I dare you. You won't find it. Go in our comment section and you'll see they're not all just comments just for people to enter a contest. We have real engagement here. We have a Telegram group, and I believe you would be thrilled to enter our community and take part in what we do here at the Bit Squad. So if you do, also we are giving away, like I mentioned, we do have a contest giving away $150 in Bitcoin. We'd love for you to be a part of that. Also 2 shirts from my merch store. Just get the details from that below. Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about two-factor authentication, also known as multi-factor authentication, also known as 2FA, which is what a lot of people will call it. Now, what is it? Well, 2FA is a way for you to log into a website or an account that only you have access to. With your password, anyone can figure out your password. Your wife may know your password. Oh my gosh, you guys get divorced. Hate to hear that, but you guys get divorced, and guess what? She knows the password you use for everything. So now you've got to go through this process of changing passwords everywhere so she won't try to get in there. And man, I'm really painting a bad picture of her, painting her in a bad light. But let's say she wanted revenge. She wanted to go in there and destroy your financial situation or whatever it might be, your emails, pretend she's you. She could do that if you don't change the password on every account, and it's hard to account for all of the accounts that you have. And of course, this could be done by hackers. This is why it's important to use different passwords for everything. But of course, I know it's much easier just to use the same password for everything. So be smart about your passwords. But what the internet is showing us is it doesn't matter what your password is. Eventually, people can figure it out. So what is a way that you and only you can log into an account? And even if someone else has your password, they cannot log into your account. Well, this is done through two-factor authentication. You use your password to log in, and then you're also sent a code on an app that is on your phone that we're going to look at in a second, and you use that in order to get into a website, and only you can do it because the code is time sensitive. It's only up for somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds depending on the website, and after that 30 you have to log in real time. If you don't log in real time, then guess what? You're not going to be able to get in. So why is this important? Like I said, just for general security, but also we're going to be looking at in the future tutorials of Coinbase, Binance, all kinds of different exchanges in this series, and as we do that, you're going to have to know what 2FA is, because that's going to be a step for almost every exchange in order to log into them. And so I thought it would be better to just do a video here on the front end talking about 2FA, showing you guys how to use it, so that way in the future I can just point back to this video if a viewer doesn't know what we are talking about. All right, guys, so I have pulled up my phone, as you guys can see here. I have the Authy app right in the middle. There are basically two different 2FA apps that people use. You have Authy, and you also have Authy, and you also have Google Authenticator. Now, the problem with Google Authenticator is it doesn't have a great backup option. With Authy, there is a backup option. You can back it up with a PIN and a password, or a PIN or a password, and then all of a sudden, if your phone breaks, you can still re-download the app and get back into actually your account. Now, this is something a lot of people don't think about. One of my friends this actually happened to would be that he had an account on Authy, and he got a new phone, and he just gave his phone back at the store, and he didn't think to back it up, and he lost access to some of the different exchanges. Now, if you lose access, for most places, you still are going to be able to get in, but it's going to take a long verification process. It took him 2 months to get back into the account he was trying to get into. So it is just much better not to have to worry about that. All right, guys, so let's open Authy. As you can see here, I have it set to my Coinbase. I got all kinds of different accounts in here, as you can see. Now, if I wanted to log into Coinbase, what I would do is I'd go to Coinbase, I would log in, and then it's going to ask me for this code. And as you can see here, it has this code, and it is time sensitive. I don't know why it's not ticking down on Coinbase. There we go. Now it's ticking down. It's showing you that that will expire in 16 seconds. Now, once it expires, now I have to put the new code in that it will give me. So this, as you can see, I've got different accounts on here. I got a lot of different accounts for things to log into. Some of them have logos. Some of them automatically sync up with the websites. Other ones don't. You have to add manually. So here you can click at the bottom, add account. And when you do that, it's going to say scan QR code. So as you're signing up for, say, Coinbase or Binance, you're going to get to a point where it's going to say two-factor authentication, and you're going to have to scan a QR code. And all you do is just hit scan QR code, and your camera is going to pop up. Boom. Look, that's me recording. So if you guys watched our live stream, you just saw my laundry basket. Hey, we're moving, guys. We're really living thin right now. But anyways, guys, so that is how you use it. It's very easy. You can also enter the key manually. By each account or each website is going to have their own key. You can do that. And that is pretty much it, guys. It's really easy to use. It only takes a few seconds. It takes a few extra seconds to pull your phone out. It is kind of annoying to have to do every time. For some websites, it's set where basically you can you don't have to do 2FA except for maybe like once a day or once a week, whatever it is. Some websites require you to do it every single time you log in, like Binance. You can log in, log out, log right back in, and it's going to ask you for the 2FA. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is how you use 2FA. That's how you use Authy. I highly recommend Authy over Google Authenticator. And I hope that for the future, this is going to be something you can understand and you won't have any problems using 2FA. So, all right, guys, thank you again for joining us for the video today. Looking forward to doing more tutorials, Coinbase, Binance, other exchanges, things like that in the future on this series, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, BitBoy out.